Now, the Justice League is the definitive team for the DC Universe, and is arguably the strongest superhero team in all of comics. With that being said, they're not completely unbeatable or invincible. There are characters who can take down the Justice League, and we're going to find out who they are. Now, just a few notes before we get started. These are the main versions of these characters, so you won't be seeing people like Rune King Thor, or Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet on this list. Also, if some of these heroes or villains need time to form strategies or prepare, then they will be given all the prep time that they need. Because it doesn't matter how long they have to take, as long as they can defeat the team. However, if one of these characters does need prep time, I will let you know that they've been given time to prepare. On the other hand, this is a random encounter for the League. They will not be given time to prepare or form strategies. And finally, we won't be using the entire Justice League in this fight. The members that we'll be using will be Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Barry Allen, Aquaman, Cyborg, and Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. Now, before we get started talking about the Marvel characters who can take down the League, let's talk about the members of the Justice League and just kind of explore the extent of their powers very quickly. Now, Superman is one of the strongest and most powerful heroes in the DC Universe, capable of moving planets all by himself. He's able to fly at faster than light speeds, and can move that fast while in combat too. He's one of the most durable heroes in the world, being able to survive destructive power on a cosmic scale. Superman is able to shoot heat vision from his eyes, and he also has freeze breath. Finally, Superman does have a weakness to kryptonite, which drains some of his powers, and after enough exposure, it will eventually kill him. He also does have a weakness to magic, but is just as vulnerable to it as any other mortal character. Batman. Although he doesn't have any superpowers, Batman is considered by many to be one of the most dangerous men in the world. Thanks to his extensive training, he is in peak physical condition, and is also a master of 127 different forms of fighting. Bruce is always carrying around gadgets and weapons, such as explosives, batarangs, magnets, sonic weapons, EMP emitters, and grapple guns. However, what really makes Batman so dangerous is his intelligence. Bruce is an excellent strategist, able to always keep multiple steps ahead of his opponents because he studies them, and not only studies them physically, but mentally as well. And while Batman won't get any prep in this fight, he has shown that he is still able to analyze his opponents on the fly, and can come up with strategy to help the League win. Wonder Woman. Just like Superman, Wonder Woman is also one of the strongest heroes in the DC Universe, even being able to help move the Earth before. Diana is able to move at hypersonic speeds, fly, and she can fight for incredibly extended periods of time. Wonder Woman is incredibly vulnerable, able to withstand almost any attack that you can throw at her, even possessing a high resistance to magical attacks, but she is vulnerable to piercing weapons. She is one of the best fighters in the DC Universe, and carries around her lasso of truth, bracelet of victory, and magical sword. Flash is the fastest man in the DC Universe, able to move many times faster than the speed of light. He's able to phase through objects, create air vortexes, generate lightning, turn invisible, travel through time and dimensions, trap people in the Speed Force, and deliver an infinite mass punch, which is like getting hit by the mass of a white dwarf star. Aquaman. Aquaman is the king of Atlantis, and possesses superhuman strength, being able to hold his own against Wonder Woman and Superman. He's incredibly durable, is able to swim at very fast speeds, and can also move incredibly quick while above water. He is a powerful telepath, and can affect any marine life, or even any being that has evolved from marine life. He's an expert combatant, expert tactician, and possesses the King's Trident, which is indestructible and can even hurt Darkseid. Cyborg has some level of superhuman strength, speed, and durability, but his greatest asset to the team is his technopathy. Vic can control any type of technology that is connected to the internet, and can also incorporate the technology into himself. Cyborg can teleport himself or others using boom tubes, and also has a white sound disruptor, sonic emitter, energy gun, and EMP pulse. And finally, we have Green Lantern. Hal possesses a Green Lantern ring, which is one of the most powerful weapons in the entire universe. It's able to create anything that he can imagine out of hard light, can fire beams, manipulate matter, manipulate temperatures, absorb powers, create pocket dimensions, open wormholes, and tons of other stuff too. And now that we've established just what the Justice League is capable of, who can take them down? Franklin Richards. Franklin Richards is the son of Reed and Sue Richards, an Omega-level mutant and one of the most powerful beings in the universe. He has vast reality-warping powers, complete control over the fundamental forces of the universe, and psionic abilities on par with Celestials. He's been able to telekinetically lift tons, affect people all over the world with telepathy, manipulate and travel through time, bring back the dead, create life doubles, create planets, and he's even created a pocket universe before. He can increase his physical abilities to infinite levels thanks to his reality warping powers, and it's been stated that he is an omniversal threat. The Runner. Now, the Runner is an elder of the universe, and is one of the most powerful beings of all time. He is fueled by the power primordial, which grants him a plethora of superhuman abilities far and beyond even cosmic power beings. He is shown to be stronger than the Silver Surfer, able to rearrange molecules, able to fire destructive blasts, and is virtually invulnerable. And he's been seen to brush off any attack that Silver Surfer threw his way with ease. His greatest power, though, is his unparalleled speed. He's able to easily go much faster than the speed of light, and is arguably the fastest being in the entire universe. So he's going to be able to easily take out the team, maybe except for Superman and the Flash. The Runner has also been banned from Death's realm, so no injury or attack will ever be able to kill him or put him down. Ghostwriter. Johnny Blaze bonded his soul with Zarathos, the spirit of vengeance, and became the Ghostwriter. Now, Ghostwriter has superhuman strength, speed, and durability, as well as the ability to spew and manipulate hellfire, which can burn practically anything. He also has the Penance Stare, which is the ability to cause others to experience the level of pain that they have put out through illegal or immoral actions. And since many of the Justice League members have at one point or another been corrupted or done something immoral, that's going to really hurt. However, what really puts Ghostwriter over the top is that the demon at Zarathos can take over. Don't get me wrong, Johnny Blaze is really powerful, but Zarathos' powers are boundless and godlike. And when that demon is unleashed and in full control of Ghostwriter, he is definitely taking down the Justice League. Dr. Doom. Now this one right here definitely requires prep time. Victor Von Doom is the second smartest man in the Marvel Universe, and with planning, he's been able to siphon the Silver Surfer's power, reprogram Ultron to serve him, recreate the Destroyer armor, create an army of cosmic-powered Doombots, and he's even siphoned Galactus's and the Beyonders' power before. Those are some very impressive prep feats. Dr. Doom is also a master in the mystic arts, and has the ability to summon an army of monsters that can fight the Avengers, create magical shields, teleport, cast the Crimson Bands of Sidorak, and banish people to other realms. Finally, Dr. Doom has learned the Ovid Mind Transfer, which allows him to control other people just by looking at them and being in close proximity. All these powers, plus given time to prepare strategies and weapons, and Dr. Doom can definitely take down the Justice League. Captain Universe. Captain Universe is empowered by the Unipower, which derives its limitless abilities from the Enigma Force. However, these abilities tend to be different for each host, because the Unipower is really more of a situational power, and grants the host whatever it needs to overcome the crisis at hand. And that's important right here, because it will grant Captain Universe the amount of power and the abilities to overcome the Justice League, because that is the current crisis at hand. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, and can really do whatever he wants in terms of magic. He can manipulate mystic energy, cast powerful spells, manipulate matter and reality, project himself into the astral plane, open portals to other realms, summon supernatural beings, or control the elements. With enough time to prepare, Stephen Strange is really able to tackle any threat that comes his way. In Hickman's run of the New Avengers, he was even able to take down the Great Society all by himself. And the Great Society was actually a direct nod to the Justice League. And if he's been able to take down threats like that before, I'm sure he can take down the actual Justice League as well. The Void. Now, the Sentry has an evil counterpart known as the Void, who will manifest if Robert ever loses control. The Void and the Sentry have the same powers. Yet the Void appears to be much more powerful because Sentry is constantly restraining himself. The Void has superhuman strength, speed, is completely invulnerable, the ability to turn intangible, turn invisible, shapeshift, control and manipulate all matter. He has telekinesis, can resurrect from the dead, and is completely immortal unless he decides that he wants to die. The Void is so powerful that he nearly defeated every member of the Avengers by himself during the siege on Asgard, before the Sentry was able to restrain him and let Thor kill him. Dormammu. Now Dormammu is one of the most powerful magic users in the Marvel Universe, even dwarfing the Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Strange. He is completely immortal, as he's transformed his body into mystic energy. He has countless abilities and powers, like energy projection, protective shields, soul manipulation, energy and matter manipulation, the ability to absorb life forces, time travel, and manipulate reality. It's even been said that he has defeated the Celestials on the Flames of the Faultine, which is insanely impressive. Black Panther. Black Panther will definitely require prep, but with enough time, I do believe he could take down the Justice League. He is one of the 8 smartest men in the world, rivaling Tony Stark and Reed Richards, and can create anything that he sets his mind to. He has even helped to design a bomb capable of destroying a planet. He's also an expert strategist and tactician, and has contingency plans for every situation, even if Galactus returns. On top of that, he has a plethora of resources, being the king of the most technologically advanced nation in the world. Basically, he is the Batman of the Marvel Universe, and if Batman has been able to take down the Justice League, then so can Black Panther. Finally, we have Galactus. Now, Galactus is capable of basically anything thanks to the power cosmic. He can manipulate creation, matter, energy, and universal sources. He can erect impenetrable force fields, shoot energy beams, capable of destroying planets, manipulate souls, teleport, transmute objects, heal himself, open wormholes, give off radiation, and even resurrect the dead. When Galactus comes to Earth, it requires almost every single hero in the Marvel Universe to stand up against him, and even then, it is always a difficult fight. So even while the Justice League is powerful, they are nowhere near strong enough to take down the Devourer of Worlds. So there we have it. Those are 10 Marvel characters who can defeat the Justice League. What do y'all think? Is there anybody that I missed? Sound off in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, sound off down there too. And finally, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one every single week.